Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, we good. We good. We good. Okay, we good. We got some people in here. All right. It's been a minute, y'all. My bad, y'all. It's been a minute. I've been trying to catch up with the book. I just got done releasing the album. And I've been doing a lot of work. So, you know, it's been a minute since I went live. But I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But without further ado, I want to talk about how the sun is getting hotter. I've been having I've been wanting to give my perspective on this for a while now about how the sun is getting hotter. You feel what I'm talking about? And we know the sun getting hotter. I appreciate everybody being in the building, y'all. You can feel that it's hotter than what they telling us. They only telling us that it's only 90 degrees. They only telling us that it's about 100 degrees. But really, it's about 170 degrees outside. They not going to tell you that shit, though. It's way hotter than what they telling us on the news. It's way hotter. It's way hotter than what they getting us to believe on the news. See, they telling us that it's only 100 degrees. They telling us that it's only 115 degrees. Nah. It's like damn near 200 degrees outside. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. And I'm going to tell you why it's that hot. I'm going to tell you why it's so hot right now. Some of it got to do with the sun. But some of it ain't got nothing to do with the sun. I'm going to tell y'all why it's so fucking hot outside. Let me see who in the building real quick. My boy Rad in the stain. What's good with you, Rad? I'll see you in the stain, big dog. Let me see. Maritza in this thing say hi, True. May God keep on blessing you. Watch over your well-being and your beautiful family at all times. Likewise, Maritza, I appreciate you tuning in. Damn, Maritza, it's been a long time since I seen you, Maritza. I appreciate you tuning in, Maritza. My boy JD in this thing got the 1. Jamar in this thing got the 1. Everybody got the 1s. JD say, go for it with your book. Yeah, man, I'm right there in the middle of it, bruh. So it's getting spicy. You feel what I'm talking about? So I've been, the book gonna be coming soon. I'm right there, like, I'm finished with it. I'm finished with the book, but I gotta, you know, just add to it a little bit. That's all. Up T say peace and prosperity, True. I see you in this thing. Up T, what's good with you, big dog? Glad to see you back in the place to be. JD say checking in from Florida. Hell yeah, shit. I know it's hot out there in Florida. And see, the thing about Florida, y'all got a lot of humidity issues. Like the East Coast and down south Florida and Atlanta and New York. Y'all got a lot of humidity issues. I went to New York. When I first went to New York, almost died, bro. Almost died because the humidity was something that I never expected. Like on the West Coast, we don't have a lot of humidity issues over here on the West Coast. But once you get to the East Coast or down there to Florida, you start dealing with that humidity. And that shit threw me off when I first went to New York. That shit almost killed me. Danielle in this thing. What's good with you, Danielle? I see you in this thing. Sis got the 1. D's in this thing got the 100. Danielle said, hi, True Media. How are you? I'm doing good, sis. You know, I'm feeling good, Hope everything is well with you, Danielle. Thank you for asking, sis. Daniel Berry Sports say, what's good, everyone? Happy Monday. We appreciate you, Daniel Berry. We see you in the stain, big dog. Fierce Soul in the stain say, what up, bro? Bro, 100. Man, you already know Fierce Soul, brother. I can't call it shit. I can't call it. Trying to stay out the heat. It's hot as hell out here in Arizona. It's 115 degrees right now out here in Arizona. So shit, man, I'm just trying to stay cool and stay out the heat. Pravin in this thing say, great to see you, True. I see you in this thing, Pravin. What's good with you, family? RC say, what's going on, brother True? Salute, chat. I see you, RC. What's popping with you, big dog? It's been a minute, man. Shit. Hey, listen. I ain't went live in about 2 weeks. That's what it's really been. It's been my fault. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't y'all fault. It's been my fault. Because I ain't went live in about 2 weeks. Tavon in this thing. What's good with you, Tavon? JD say, we are being microwave cell towers. The towers, the 5G towers, you know, 5th generational towers. That's what 5G stand for. 5th generational. These 5th generational towers that we call 5G towers, these things is releasing so much heat from these motherfuckers. And they literally is killing us. They literally is, the radiation from these towers is increasing the heat on the earth. It's increasing the heat, you know, and it's killing off of crops. It's killing animals. It's getting people sick. People is getting diagnosed with cancer because of these radiation towers, or, you know, these 5G towers is so potent. It's so deadly right now. And that's why I say a lot of people think it's only 115 degrees. It's really like 200 degrees outside. They just ain't gonna tell you that shit because they don't want you to panic. They don't want you to panic. But it's way hotter than what they telling us. Way hotter. On the other hand, we know that they've been doing this HAARP program shit, trying to block the sun out from chemtrails, trying to block the sun out from all this fuel that they put in the sky. Right now, what we dealing with is the planet is starting to balance itself back out. So as the planet balances itself back out more and more, we're going to see an increase of sun temperature. We're going to see an increase of, you know, sun temperature all around the world. Whether you in Europe, whether you in Russia, it don't matter where you at right now in the world. Everybody is experiencing an increase in sun temperature. Everybody. It's a heat wave going around the entire world. And this is partially done from these towers, but also some of this shit is coming from the earth is balancing itself back out. You feel what I'm talking about? And so what we dealing with right now is temperatures that's skyrocketing, that's unnormal. And that's why we ain't been seeing a lot of rain like that, like for the most part. You know, we haven't been seeing, like, when it's wintertime, it'll still be hella hot outside. It's because of the earth is balancing itself back out. That's why the temperature is so, it's increasing all over the world. You feel me? And it's so hot outside, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated because motherfuckers been passing out right to left, left and right because it's getting so hot. You feel what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, it definitely got something to do with them cell towers, JD. I appreciate you calling that out, JD. That's real talk. Sheer say, be hot like an oven. Elijah in this thing, what's good, True Media? What's good with you, Elijah? I see you in this thing, big dog. See in this thing, say, yo, what's good with you? See, appreciate you tuning in. Sure in this thing, appreciate you tuning in. Mike Lowry in this thing, say, what's good, brother? Salute to you, Mike Lowry. I see, is that the real Mike Lowry? Shit. Is that the real Mike Lowry? Shit. Daniel in this thing, say, it's not the sun, it's the heat from all this technology. Yeah. I just spoke on that, Daniel. We know that a lot of these cell towers, we know that a lot of these 5G towers is heating up the planet. You feel me? It's literally killing us. And it's frying our brain cells. And that's why most people is losing their minds. Most people is crashing the fuck out. It's because I got a 5G tower. I want to show y'all. It's literally a 5G tower right here on the side of me. It's one right, this motherfucker right here. I want to show y'all. You feel me? It's a 5G tower right there. I'm literally looking at it. But the thing about these cell towers and this technology and these data centers, these data centers and this technology and all this shit like that is killing us. It's killing us, and it's increasing the temperature of the earth. Literally, it's increasing the temperature of the earth. Back in the day, probably about 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when I was in middle school, it was this thing called global warming. I don't know if y'all familiar with global warming. You know, for the 90s babies, the early 2000 babies, I know y'all probably familiar with the term global warming. Well, when I was in elementary school and in middle school, you know, global warming was very popular. It was always talked about that, you know, the temperature of the earth is increasing and it's killing off a lot of livestock. It's killing off the fruits, the vegetables. It's killing off a lot of, you know, the natural resources of the earth. And the thing about global warming is we starting to see this shit play out in real time. You feel what I'm talking about? Now, the problem with global warming is it's all man-made. This shit is all man-made. You know, when it comes to these data centers and these 5G towers and all this shit like that, all this shit is designed purposely to depopulate the earth and to get rid of a large portion of people on this earth. And that's why people is being diagnosed with cancer, and, you know, a lot of people is being diagnosed with Alzheimer's and being diagnosed with all these different illnesses, is because these data centers in the food, the shit they putting in the food, is causing a lot of people to get sick. You feel what I'm talking about? And, you know, the sad part about this shit is that all we got is the sun. That's all we got is the sun. The only thing that can stop this shit from doing what it's doing is the sun. And that's why they try to block out the sun as much as possible, because they know that the main source of life is the sun. So that's why they do their best to try to block the sun out, so it won't interfere with their projects, or it won't interfere with their agendas, or it won't interfere with these data centers that's causing, you know, all this radiation. The sun can kill all that shit. And in order for them to follow through with their plan, they got to block out the sun. So that's why they've been doing a good job at trying to block out the sun and cover up the sun with all these different chemtrails, because they know that the sun got the energy to wipe all this shit out. It got the energy to restore the right amount of frequency on the earth that all these data centers has been throwing off. So that's why they block out the sun most of the time, because they know that HAARP ain't gonna be able to work if the sun is beaming down on these data centers and on a HAARP program. They ain't gonna be able to manipulate the weather. The reason why they, you know, the reason why they getting away with manipulating the weather is because they trying to block the sun now, because they know the sun is the main source of life that can fight against everything that they trying to do or everything that they trying to set up. That's why they block out the sun. You feel me? Another reason why it's getting hot is because through the heat, or through this heat wave, through the increase of the temperature of the sun, we getting downloads from the divine or from the Galactic Federation. The sunlight is giving people downloads. What I mean by that is, if anybody's spiritual, or if anybody heard of synchronicities, and sometimes you would think something and it'll happen out the blue, or it'll pop up. The sun is giving people power. The sun is giving people power. You feel what I'm saying? The sun is literally giving people power. That's why it's getting hot. The hotter the sun is getting, the more powerful the chosen beings of this earth is becoming. So as the sun get hotter and hotter, it start dealing with us on a different frequency level and a different vibration that most people ain't used to. So the sun not just getting hot because, because it's summertime. The sun is getting hot for a lot of different reasons. One of the other reasons why the sun is getting hot is because it's getting rid of all these beings that don't belong here. All these beings that's not from here, that don't belong here, all these shapeshifters, they don't like the sun. They don't like the sun. And we got to remember, it's a war in heaven. It's a war going on right now in heaven. So you have different galactic federations that's at war with each other in the heavens. The reason why the reptilians live in the earth is because most of them don't have the skin texture to withstand the sunlight. The reason why most extraterrestrial beings, the reason why they live in the earth and they don't live on top of the earth is because a lot of these beings don't have the skin texture to take on the sun. See, the thing about it is you have different galactic federations that's in control of this realm, increasing the temperature of the sun because they're trying to get rid of all this negativity and they're trying to get rid of all these shapeshifters. Shapeshifters cannot withstand the heat. And if anybody know anything about vampires, what's the one thing vampires can't stand? Somebody put it in the chat. If anybody know anything about vampires, what's the one thing that vampires don't like? Somebody put it in the chat. There you go. Sunlight. They don't like. See, vampires don't like sunlight. They don't like sunlight. And one of the things that I do agree that the Bible talk about is it's a war in heaven. It really is a war in heaven. The war is with these different galactic federations. You feel what I'm talking about? That's the war that's going on in heaven. The war is with the chosen people of God that's going up against these demons right here on earth. That's the war in heaven. So one of the main things that's going on with the sun, is you have different galactic federations or families that's working on the behalf of the chosen people of God. They increasing the temperature of the sunlight so it can kill off these demonic ass beings that's operating on us right here on planet Earth. So a lot of these vampires, a lot of these shapeshifters, a lot of these demonic ass spirits and beings, they can't stand the heat of the sun. That's why they try to block out the sun. Some of the beings or some of the people that blocks the sun out, they not all human. Some of the people that block the sun out is extraterrestrial beings. We be thinking that it's just the government that's blocking out the sun. We got to remember that the government work with these people. They work with these different vampires and galactic federations, or they work with these different demonic people or, shapeshifters. The government work with these motherfuckers. So sometimes when y'all seeing objects flying across the sun, that ain't always the government. Sometimes that be different demonic forces trying to block out the sun for their own reason because they can't withstand the heat of the sun. Okay? The thing about this shit is, they put it in the movies. They put it in the Hollywood movies. They tell you the truth right in your face. They put the truth right in your face. They tell you in the movie, I don't know if y'all seen that movie Blade. It was an old movie called Blade. Blade. I think it's called Blade. With was it Wesley Snipes that played in that movie? I think it was Wesley Snipes that played in the movie called Blade. It's an old movie called Blade with Wesley Snipes. That movie shows how it's demons trying to overtake the planet, or it's vampires trying to control the earth. The movie Blade is Wesley Snipes. Yeah. It's an old movie called Blade that Wesley Snipes he played a character Blade. In that movie, it shows you how vampires was trying to take over the planet or take over the earth. That's a real thing. You feel what I'm talking about? That's why they do a good job to try to block out the sun as much as possible. But you have a different galactic federation that's working on the behalf of the chosen people of God. Some of us call them angels. Some of us call them ancestors. You call them what you want, but these beings is working on the behalf of the chosen, children of God, and they heating up the sun. They heating that shit up so it can kill off these vampires. You feel what I'm talking about? So it can kill their ass off. And that's why the deeper you go underground, or the deeper you go in earth, the deeper you go in the earth, the deeper you go inside the earth, you start seeing reptilians. You start seeing all these different reptilians the deeper you go underground. All the reptilians live right underneath us. All of them live in the ground. That's where all of them live at. They got a whole entire city. They got a whole entire world that's under under the earth. That's where most of these shapeshifters, reptilians, and different beings, this is where most of them live at. You feel what I'm talking about? They can't live on top of the earth. They can't. Some of them could, but the reason why they can't live on top of the earth is because they don't have the skin texture to withstand the sun. They just ain't got it. So that's why most shapeshifters, they come out at night. Most shapeshifters, like demons, they come out at night. Because they can't come out during the daytime. Because that sun is going to fuck their ass up. That's why most of them come out at night. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, all this shit have something to do with the war that's going on in heaven. Most of this shit have something to do with the war that's going on in heaven. You feel what I'm talking about? And you just got to remember and understand this shit is deeper than just the temperature of the sun rising because of, it's a particular time of the year. This shit is very spiritual. You feel what I'm talking about? This shit is real wicked out here, and it's spiritual. Let me get into the chat before I get left behind real quick. Because I don't want to get left. Let me see. I was right. Okay, I was right down. Mike Larry. I got Mike Larry. Say, wow, Mike Larry say peace from North Carolina, man. Shout out to North Carolina. YW in this thing. What's good with you, W? Say, don't go to Florida. Hey, listen, I supposed to took a trip to Florida this year. I supposed to been out there right now, but somebody told me, like, bro, the best time to go to Florida is like the beginning of the year, like February, spring break type shit. They was like, don't go during the summer because it's hella hot. Praven say, checking in from North Carolina, very hot here. Okay. Yeah, see? And I know, listen, I know North Carolina, and that's over there towards Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. See, the South get hot as fuck. A lot of people underestimate how hot the South really get. Shit, down south get real hot. But I think North Carolina is the East Coast, ain't it? Ain't it Previn? Ain't North Carolina? Ain't that's like the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken? YW say I just got back. Yeah, I know Florida hella hot. I already know it. Daniel say, word, I'm from New York. It gets hot as hell. Listen, I went to New York. When I first went to New York, listen to me, bruh. When I first went to New York, Daniel, almost died, bro. In the year I went to New York, I think we went to New Jersey or Newark. We was in Newark. And from the moment we got to the airport in Newark, bruh, the humidity fucked me up. I never felt nothing like that in my life. Because, you know, in California, it get real hot in California. It get real hot in California. But California, we don't have humidity issues like the East Coast. The East Coast, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like the humidity is very bad out there, bro. Like it felt like I was suffering. Like it felt like, it literally felt like it was moist. It was a moisture in the air. It was like it was a moisture. But the moisture that was in the air, it was like, bro, that shit almost killed me, bro. I'ma just make a long story short. That shit almost like really took me out. Elijah in this thing say it's hot as F out here in Texas. Oh man, yeah, you out there in Texas, shit. Shit, Texas, shit. I already know about. I've been in Texas. Listen, I got family out there in Texas. It get hella hot out there. Daniel say, I'm doing fine, thanks. That's good to hear, Danielle. Nate in this thing, what's good with you, Nate? Elijah said 115 is crazy. Shit, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, 115 right now. Shit, I'm sitting in the air though, so I'm cool, but bruh, it's hot out here, bro. This Arizona, bro, like, it's cooking out here, bro. Cooking. Shit hot. Daniel Washington say it's extremely hot out here, Westchester, New York. Listen, most people be thinking New York don't get hot. Bro, New York could kill you, bro. New York will kill you, bro. New York, listen. I'm going to tell you why New York could kill you. See, New York don't get hot like Texas, Arizona. You know, it don't get the humidity in New York. That's what's going to kill you. The humidity in New York, that's what's going to take you out the game. I'm telling you what I know. It's so much humidity in New York, bruh. That's what's going to kill you. And then New York, it got a lot of different factories. It got a lot of data centers in New York. It got a lot of 5G towers that's out there in New York. And New York is everything is close. That's one thing I learned when I went to New York. Everything is right by each other. It's right next to each other. So that make it even worse because New Jersey and Manhattan is like, if you in New York, right? And you coming and you on a ferry. Let's say you go to New York and you on a ferry. You take a ferry to, see the surrounding parts of New York. Bruh, I kid you not. Manhattan right here. You got Brooklyn right there, right next to Manhattan. And then you got New Jersey all close by each other, bro. That shit blew my mind. I'm like, why is all this shit so close? So that make the temperature even hotter in New York because everything is right next to each other. That shit was crazy, bro. I'm like, damn, boy, that shit crazy. Danielle say yes, True Media. I missed the lives. Yeah, don't worry about it, sis. I ain't went live in 2 weeks. It was, it was overdue. Uh, Pre, Previn say heat index is 112 and yeah, yep. RC said I've been okay, man. God is good. They got that simulator on. That's what's making it hotter. And the 5G tower is soon to be 8G. Yeah, I heard they coming out with the 6G. I heard some places, RC, they already got the 6G towers in certain places. I heard China they got 7G in China. Yeah. China got 7G. Can't make this shit up. You know them motherfuckers over there ain't reproducing. And see the sad part about the 5G towers, it fucks with your reproductive system. It fucks with a woman's reproductive system, and it messes with man's sperm system. And this is why birth rates is dropping as well. I'm gonna make another video or another live about the decrease, about how birth rates is decreasing. Another reason why birth rates is decreasing is because of these 5G towers and these data centers. So, most men, they can't really bust nuts. They ain't gonna tell you that. But it's some sad shit that's going on in the world. And y'all wonder why it's a lot of men that's not having kids. The reason why a lot of men is not having kids, it's not just because, the economy or the cost of living. Most men can't have kids. They can't bust no nuts. I'm keeping it real with you. Most men can't have kids. Most women can't have kids. Because of these 5G towers and all this radiation is fucking up our reproductive system as humans. It's fucking us up. So now we can't even reproduce. We can't even reproduce like we normally should be reproducing. Most men can't bust a nut. That's why they having what they call an erection issues, and most men can't even get their shit hard. I'm just keeping it real. No homo, but we dealing with some biological shit that's going on right now. This shit is fucking up our minds, and it's fucking up our reproductive system, and it's fucking up our, just the makeup of our beings. You feel me? A lot of women can't have kids because of these 5G towers. Because of the radiation that's in the air. Erectile, there you go, erectile dysfunction, yeah. And so that's why I want my people over here on True Media, man, make sure you take baths. Make sure you take baths to get the metals out of your system, because a lot of us have a lot of metals in our system. That's why I want y'all to start sun gazing. I don't give a fuck how hot that sun get. You better take your ass outside and get you some sunlight so you can get rid of the metals out of your body. Get rid of the metals out of your body, man. Yeah, I know the sun getting hot, but get your ass outside and get you some sunlight. Learn how to sun gaze, and you ain't got to do it all day long, but at least do it for 15 to 20 minutes out of your day. Get outside and get you some sunlight so it can detoxify, the metals out of your blood. Because once that shit get in your bloodstream, once those metals get in your bloodstream, that shit causes cancer. It causes cancer, and it causes all type of inflammation. It causes all type of issues with the reproductive system. It causes all kind of you know, illnesses and viruses. So make sure you get outside and you get you some sunlight, even if it's just for like 10 to 15 minutes throughout your day. Make sure you look up at the sun gaze, get that energy from the sun. We need that shit. We need that energy, man. That's what keep the earth reproducing. The sun. The sun is what keeps the earth reproducing. And, you know, it's so many reasons why the sun is heating up. But just because the sun is heating up, that ain't got nothing to do with you and me. If you know you a chosen child of God and you know you operating at a high frequency, you ain't gotta be scared of the temperature of the sun rising. That ain't gonna affect us. We ain't gonna be affected. We spiritual. So it ain't gonna affect us. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. If that sun in the sky was to get hot, if that sun in the sky was to get 300 degrees hotter, if your frequency is where it need to be at, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If your frequency is at a certain level, it don't matter how hot the sun get, it ain't gonna affect us. The sunlight is only affecting the people who have such a low frequency. You feel me? And I'm not telling you to just stand out in the sun and, you know, you ain't got no water and you ain't hydrated. That wouldn't be a smart thing to do. But what I'm telling you is the people that's getting affected by the sun the most is the people who's not tapped into, you know, their spiritual nature. See, the sun ain't gonna, it's not gonna, only thing it's gonna do for us that's spiritual is give us more downloads and give us more energy. You feel me? I know you caught, hey Wizard, you caught that. I said 300 degrees. Hey Wizard, hey Wizard, hey, you caught that shit. I said 300 degrees. Hey Wizard, bro, I knew somebody was gonna catch that shit. I said 300 degrees, shit, nigga. Hey, but, hey, not to be dramatic, but the point I'm trying to make is the hotter the sun get, the more downloads the spiritual is gonna come, like the more synchronicities we gonna get. It's gonna increase our energy. Cause sun is energy. That's all sun is energy. The energy on the earth is increasing. So as the energy on the earth increases, those that's tapped into their divine nature, our energy is going to increase. So the sun ain't doing nothing but helping us. It's helping us by increasing our energy. You feel what I'm talking about? And so you got to remember and understand, man, the earth is really like 200 degrees. It's really like 150 degrees. They just not telling you that. It's really like 150 degrees outside. It's really like 200 degrees outside. For real. They just not going to put that on the news because they don't want to scare you. They don't want to scare you, so they ain't going to put that on the news. But it's really like 200 degrees outside. I'm keeping it real with you. But they ain't gonna put that on the news though. They ain't gonna put that shit on the news because they don't want to scare. They don't want you to. They don't want people to start panicking and shit. Let me see. Yeah, we coming on in. Yeah. Damn, boy, we got a lot of people in the building. Hell yeah, shit. I know down south, y'all see. Listen, I know y'all over there that's in North Carolina And y'all over there that's in New York, y'all better, listen, y'all better stay hydrated. I've been over there. Listen, y'all out there in Florida, if you in, you know, Miami, Florida, or Jacksonville or Tampa Bay, listen, y'all better make sure, y'all better be careful out there, because y'all got a bad humidity problem. It's real bad out there. That shit ain't no game, man. Real talk. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to catch up. I'm already. Damn, man. Damn. Okay, Florida. Okay, we right here. Tracy and this thing say very hot down here in Louisiana. What part of Louisiana you in, Tracy? Because I was out there in Kentwood, Louisiana, with my peoples and shit. It was hella hot out there. Erie God, what's good with you, Erie God? I see you in this thing, big dog. Say, what's up, True? What's good with your family? I see you in a place to be. The wizard in this thing. I'm gonna just say wizard. Say, what's good, fam? I see you in this thing, big dog. Big Junior in this thing. Say, how it look? Man, everything looking good, big dog. I appreciate you tuning in, Junior. You already know it's always a pleasure. It's always number love, man. Appreciate you tuning in, big dog. Split say, I done seen some ish. I done seen. Shout out to the brother Split for going to go check out your brother True, a.k.a. Young Cheese album. You feel me? That legit album. Yeah, a lot of people liking that album, man. I appreciate everybody going out they way to show some love to the album and shit like that, screaming the album and, you know, all that stuff like that, man. And you know something about that album, legit, that I just put out? Most of those songs, I've been made those songs over 5 years ago. I've been, like, most of those songs that was on that album that I just released, called Legit, I made most of them songs over 5 years ago. But I didn't want to keep it, you know, just stored up. I felt like I'm going to just put the shit out, you feel me? Because I got so many other albums that's waiting for the, you know, to be released. And I'm like, let me just put this shit out. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to push shit out. But the new shit, I got some new shit. Y'all going to be like, bruh, this you? This ain't you, bruh. Y'all going to be like, bruh, this ain't you, bruh. This ain't you, bruh. The new shit going to be like, y'all. Now, the shit that I just put out, that's new shit. To y'all, it's new. But the other shit that I'm about to, y'all going to be like, bruh, this can't be you right here, bro. Like, that shit, bro. I'm talking about crazy, bro. So y'all stay tuned, man. I got 4, 5 albums put up, ready to be released. But I had to put that legit album out, though. You know what I mean? And appreciate everybody tuning in to it, too, and listening to it, man. It's all love. Distract say, what's good with you, Distract? I see you in this thing, big dog. I appreciate all the donations, man. It's all love. Jerome in this thing say, we know just enough to extinct. I'll give it 20 years before complete extinction of humans. But I'm an optimist. Well, if you speaking on behalf of the 5G towers, yeah, that shit can fuck us up. But if you speaking on behalf of natural sunlight, like, humans is not going to go extinct because of natural sunlight. Now, we can go extinct because of these centers and these motherfucking 5G towers. You feel what I'm talking about? And that's why we got to start speaking up about this shit, man. Real talk. JD say ball, believe ball. FJ in this thing say, yep, man-made. All this shit man-made, bro. Nisi in this thing say, hey, True, what's good with you, Nisi? I see you in this thing. How you doing? Jerome say, I'd buy enough food to say for a year that will give you 12 months to decide if eating the neighbors is a good idea. Depending on the neighbors, you may need a decent barbecue sauce. Just hold up, Jerome. You eat people? Jerome, you eat humans, big dog? You been eating humans, my boy? Cause this what you put, Jerome. So I'm just trying to, cause I know it's people out here that's man eaters. I know it's people out here that's man eaters. Believe me, ask my girl. She a hell of a man eater. I get ate almost every night. Shout out to my girl, man. She probably watching shit. So I know it's man eaters out here, damn it. Shit, my girl a hell of a man eater. But I'm talking all seriousness though, all seriousness. Jerome, you said you eat people. Oh, I ain't gonna say you said that, but then what you put. You said I'll buy enough food, say for a year, that will give you 12 months to decide if eating the neighbors is a good idea. Depending on the neighbors, you may need a decent barbecue sauce. I'm just saying. Why would you put some shit like that though, Jerome? Why would you say some shit like that, big dog? You out here eating people and shit, bruh? Shit, man. You got to be careful with your boy Jerome, man. He said he'd eat a motherfucker. Jakery in this thing say, peace, God. I see you in this thing, Jakery. What's good with you, big dog? Appreciate you tuning in. JD say sun is local. In the firmament. No outer space. No outer space. No outer space. The sun is local. Absolutely. The earth is flat. The sun and the moon. It's energy. That's what they is. They energy. And it's not out of the realm of it's not out of the firmament or outside the firmament. The sun is inside the firmament. But see, a lot of people don't know that. You feel what I'm talking about? In fact, they even did a study that I seen not too long ago, how the military, because you know the military always probing with God's earth and trying to fuck with shit. That's why we in a predicament we in right now, because people always like to probe. They don't like to mind their business. So they went towards the sun, right? And they found out that the sun was a ball of energy. It wasn't even really there. All praises to the Most High. Didn't he do it? Didn't she do it? That's why I tell y'all, man, listen, God is the greatest to ever do it. When they went to the sun, right? They thought it was going to be like a ball of fire or some shit like that. Nah. It was a gang of energy. A gang of energy that was lit up. You feel what I'm talking about? In this energy, listen. This is why I be telling y'all, I'm going to skip down to the bottom because I'm about to get ready to say some real shit. This why I be telling y'all, stop believing everything y'all hear and stop believing everything that NASA put out. You know, NASA be full of bullshit. You know, NASA, when I went to NASA, right? Because NASA is in California, and when we used to go to field trips all the time to NASA, right? And I used to ask a lot of questions, and they didn't like me as a student. They didn't like me because they said, you know what? You ask a lot of questions, but I always knew it was something not right about NASA. I knew it was something not right about them. See, the thing about them is they want everybody to believe that the sun is a ball in the sky with lava all around it. This is the bullshit they made us believe as kids growing up. They made everybody think that the sun is a ball in the sky with a lot of volcanoes and, eruptions with different volcanoes and lava, and all that is bullshit. The sun is energy. The sun is a potent state of energy at its core. That's what the sun is. It's energy. That's why you can see the sun. You can see it. You can see through it. You can see through the sun. If you really was to watch the sun, if you got these 2020, my shit is like 2020. I got the best pair of eyes God made the man. I'm telling you, my shit is fantastic. Listen, when you really look at the sun, if you really looking at it through your spiritual eyes, you can see through it. Just like you can see through the moon. You can see through the moon because it's a ball of energy. Now, people think it's a rock in space. It's not a rock in space. It's a ball of energy. You feel what I'm talking about? And it's transparent. See, the sun is transparent. The moon is transparent. You see what I'm talking about? And so that's why when they tell people we landed on the moon in 1963, Neil Armstrong, man, that's all bullshit. That's all man-made. Ain't nobody went to the moon, nigga. You can't get to the moon. You can't get to the moon. You feel what I'm talking about? And so we got to remember what the sun is. The sun is energy. It's not a ball of a rock in the sky with volcanoes erupting, every minute and every second. That's all fake. The sun is energy. And it's right underneath the firmament. It's right underneath the firmament. You feel what I'm talking about? It's a trip. It's a trip. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all crazy. All right, let me skip up a little bit. I'm gonna try to skip down real quick. All right, you know what? I'm gonna start because it's a lot of good questions. Okay, we was right here. We good. Rare Raider in this thing say, sup, brother, in the chat. What's good with you, Rare Raider? We see you in this thing, big dog. Hope everything going well with you, man. Distracted say, yeah, man, it's the movie that saved Marvel. Yeah. And this is why they put a lot of this shit in the movies. They put all this shit in the movies. Like they fooling somebody. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. And now that we on it, now that we having this discussion, I'm gonna tell y'all what kind of stuff to pay attention to when it comes to TV shows and movies. Pay attention to sci-fi movies. Boy, I used to hate sci-fi movies, but now I love sci-fi movies. I love them. It's just like when I was younger. I used to hate avocado. I used to hate the shit out of onions. I couldn't stand tomatoes when I was younger. Now I love avocados. Now I love me some, nice diced and sliced onions. Now I love, me some tomatoes and shit with my cucumbers. See, the thing about it is, sci-fi movies is giving you a lot of what's really going on. The sci-fi movies and shit, the shit that they don't really promote, but they'll put it on TV, but you got to catch it. You got to be woke to catch them sci-fi movies. A lot of that shit be the real shit. You feel me? But the thing about it is, even with Marvel, they put a lot of the truth in there as well, but they just try to get people to believe that it's fiction. They try to get, people to believe that it's fictional characters. It's just all fictional, but really that shit is real. You feel what I'm talking about? It's crazy, man. Bumby in the thing say it's happening now. They can't. Yep, they can't sleep. Naomi in this thing say, hey, True. What's good with you, Naomi? I see you in this thing. Thank you for tuning in, sis. Glad to see you back in the place to be. Raiden say Mortal Kombat. Sheer laughing. Wizard say, and these the same beings that run the earth. The same ones, bruh. They're the same ones that run this shit. And the government take orders, or, let's name them. The Rothschilds. The Hiltons. Even the Jesuits. That's another group. It's not the Illuminati, but it's another secret society, a group of people. But you have these different families and these corporations and these different you got all these different you got all these different groups and shit and families. They get their orders from them peoples and shit. You feel what I'm talking about? Making me lose my train of thought. Rare Raider say the freaks come out at night. Yep, they can't stand the heat. Bumby say agree. Sheer say truthfully. Bumby laughing. Tiffany say, hey, True and everyone, for real, speak those facts. Hey, Tiffany, I see you in this thing, sis. Appreciate you tuning in, sis. It's been a minute. Easter Wiley say, True Media, 100. Deuces. I see you in this thing, Easter Wiley. Thank you for tuning in. Platinum Mile in this thing. What's good with you, Platinum? Say, okay, I see what you're talking about. Nate say, it's the humidity. It's the humidity, bruh. That's what's gonna kill you in New York. I'm telling you, that shit almost killed me. Platinum Al say, "What's up, True Media?" Man, I can't call it big dog. Just out here, trying to stay out of this 200-degree weather. You feel what I'm talking about? With all these damn 5G towers and shit cooking the nigga. You feel what I'm talking about? RC say, North Carolina, East Coast. Yeah, I knew North Carolina was the East Coast. Yeah, y'all got a very bad humidity problem over there, man. Even Florida got a very bad humidity problem. So if y'all ain't used to the East Coast and that humidity, I'm telling you right now, I advise you, listen, you better go when it's not that hot. Real talk. Easter Wiley said Atlanta is the South. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Atlanta is like the it's like the Southeast, right? Atlanta. Soul say I'm from Canada, so it's humid. Okay. Yeah, I never been to Canada before. YW say, what's going on? True, I was supposed to go to Miami, but ended up going to St. Augustine Beach instead. Hey man, that's not a bad choice either though, YW. Shit, that sound like a hell of a trip right now, man. Real talk. Hope you enjoyed it though, brother. Abathano say, from dusk till dawn, another one about the sun burning vampires, demons. Why you think they block out the sun? They know how important the sun is to us as humans. They know how important this shit is. Out of all things, why would you fuck with the sun? Do y'all ever sit back to ask yourself that shit? Out of all the things that the government, the military, and these shapeshifters, out of all the things they can fuck with, why do they fuck with the sun? Why the sun? Why you fucking with the sun? Why? It lets you know that everybody ain't human. And most of them vampires and shit, they can't withstand the heat from the sun. They can't. They just they need that shit to be either, cold, or they need this shit to be like to where the sun ain't cooking their ass. And that's why most of them come out at night. Most of the shapeshifters, they come out at night. Glacier say, greetings, fam. May the good Lord keep may the good Lord keep y'all. I appreciate that, Glacier. Peace and blessings to you too. RC say at Platinum, what's going on, bro? Easter Wiley say South Carolina is where I'm from. Yeah, I know South Carolina will sneak up on you though with that heat. People be underestimating cities like South Carolina, North Carolina. Hell, most people don't even know that it get hot in Texas. People think that, Texas is just full of rain and snow, or, it's no, nigga, it get hot in Texas. I'm talking about it get real hot in Texas, like Dallas, Houston, Waco, Austin. Man, I've been out there a lot of times. It get real hot in Texas, man. Real talk. They say it's windy though. Yeah. Platinum Mouse say, what's going on, RC? I'm doing well in the sun. What about you, brother? Wizard say, I'm from Alabama. They say the wind blows. That's why I love it there. Yeah. Yeah. Sheer say for real. Platinum say it's cookie crisp out this beat. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Soul say, yeah, YW say it be 102 degrees in New York in the summertime. But the humidity it just make that shit, it make it even worse, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, New York and all that shit over there on the East Coast, bro, that shit almost killed me, bro. Platinum, that shit almost took me out the game, boy. Platinum Mouse say the frequency is rising. Absolutely, that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. YW say, okay, Soul say Canada is hot as F. Yeah, I never been to Canada. I never knew somebody that, lived out there that told me what the temperatures was like when it comes to the weather out there in Canada. But pretty much everywhere on the earth is dealing with an increase of high temperature of high temperatures from the sun and shit. So pretty much everywhere on the earth and shit right now is having a battles and struggles when it comes to this heat wave and shit. The Platinum say facts. Narnia say it's hot everywhere. Yup, it's hot everywhere. Everywhere you go, you can't escape it. Platinum Mouse say that's good at RC. It's been all type of ish going on everywhere, bro. Did you hear about the CERN shutting down? Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that too, Platinum. CERN ass shut down. But that's a cover up though, Platinum. They done already opened up hella portals. Shit, they might as well gone as hell and shut down. May Unique Beauty in the Stang say yes. What's good with you, Unique? I see you in the Stang, sis. Sherry in the Stang say, okay, Sherry, let me do that. RC said a Platinum Owl. Yeah, I did hear about it. Something about to go down. Yeah, every time they shut something like CERN, every time you hear something like CERN getting shut down or something like that, it's a cover up. They putting something together. YW say humidity will kill you in Atlanta too. Yeah, man, see, I ain't never been to Atlanta though. Cher say blazing. The Platinum say definitely they trying to open up portals through the CERN to use the God gene, aka our life force, to make one big ass AI world. Well, they pretty much did. They pretty much they opened up a few portals. They opened up a few portals. The thing about it is what they doing is they getting ready to present some different shit to the world. So when they tell you that they closed down CERN, they didn't close CERN. That was just a cover up for it was like a storyline to get everybody to follow that storyline, and they about to present something else that most people ain't even ready for. So what they do every time they try to transition to do something else, they try to give everybody a fake storyline to run with, like shutting down CERN, when we know they not shutting down CERN. You feel what I'm talking about? They got a million different motherfucking CERNs all over the earth, but they want you to believe that, you know what I mean? So they can usher in this new agenda without you recognizing it or without you noticing it. So while they got you over here focused on CERN, they slowly for surely ushering in some other shit through the back door. They coming in through the back door with some other shit that most people, ain't even ready for, and it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. And so a lot of these, anytime something go viral or it catches the headlines and it become like a worldwide, story, question that shit. It's always a catch-22 to those kind of stories. Naomi say it's hot here in Ohio. Y'all need it though. Ohio get hella cold. I heard Ohio. Listen, Naomi, I heard that it get like 10 below in Ohio. It get hella cold out there. So y'all should be enjoying. Hey, look. Hey, Naomi, I heard it get hella hot. I heard it get hella cold in Ohio. So y'all better be enjoying. Hey, Naomi, y'all better be enjoying the sun while y'all got it. Because I heard that Ohio get hella cold. Like it's like Chicago. Like, you feel me? It get hella cold. So, yeah, y'all better be enjoying the sun while y'all got it out there, Naomi. Because Ohio, it get hella cold out there from what I was hearing. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Oh, shit. That's crazy, though. Let me see. Sheer say, damn, Mr. Wiley say New York is concrete jungle. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely is. Soul say, yeah. Captain J, what's good with you, Jay? I see you in this thing, man. Say, brother, True Media, what's good? Hope all is well, man. All is well with me, man. Hope all is well with you too, brother. Rare Raider say, probably so many heads in New York, there's less oxygen to go around. Man, listen, New York is crowded, bro. Like, it's so busy in New York, bro. I'm from California. I'm from the Bay Area. But I never seen a place that's busy like New York. Bruh, it's so much going on in New York. Bruh, it's like, it's so busy out there, bro. Like, bruh, like New York, bro. Hella busy, bro. Like, that shit crazy, bro. Like, I'm like, damn. Can't drive nowhere because the traffic out there in New York, the worst traffic I ever seen in my life, bruh. It's so fucked up. Shit. LA ain't got nothing on New York traffic. San Francisco ain't got nothing on New York traffic. That shit is fucked up. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bruh. RC say at Platinum Out, that's their end goal, to take the God gene away from us. They doing it slowly but for surely. But it's already here. Yup. Young Stepper say, yo, 100. I see you in the Stang, Stepper. What's going on with you, big dog? Soul say, yup. I'm going to just say Dino. Dino say, sampling you on my new song, family, you be going in. I appreciate you, Dino. It's all love. Yeah, man, I get down with the music shit, man. And I know how to play the real instruments, too. So don't fuck with me when it comes to that. Nigga, you don't know how to play the piano, boy. I push a note on your ass. You'll be like, damn, this nigga pushing notes. Damn, boy, where you learn to play the piano at? Because, you know, the piano is my favorite instrument. Where I learned to play the piano at is in church. But I'm going to put all that in the book. Y'all be on the lookout for the book, Pain and Perseverance, coming soon. I'm going to put how, you know, where I got my music, my music talent and how I learned how to play instrumentals. And, you know, I all got that shit from church. And it's all going to be in the book. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you sampling me on one of the new songs. It's all love, big dog. Let's get it. Jerry in this thing. YW say it's almost dark, though. New York in the middle of the day. Time in the summer is no joke. Yeah, man, and I know what, it's probably about 8 o'clock out there in New York, right? Because that's East Coast time. That's East Coast time. It's probably like 8 o'clock out there. Sheer say insane. Wizard say cell phones cause cancer too. Yeah, absolutely. Because the cell phones is the frequency that's being released from these cell phones comes from these towers, comes from these data centers, and it comes from these 5G and 6G towers. So that frequency that's coming through the cell phone, it get off in your, it literally get in your bloodstream. It get in your bloodstream. And this is why a lot of people is being diagnosed with all kind of illnesses out the blue, because the cell phone, and this is why, listen, this is why I highly encourage y'all and advise y'all, when you take a bath, for the people who like to wash their ass, you know, because everybody don't like to wash their ass. But for the people who do like to wash their ass, when you take a bath, pour some bleach in it. Get you some pneumonia. Pour some pneumonia in there. Get you some Epsom salt or some sea salt. Pour you some sea salt in the bathtub. And that way you can get rid of all the metals out of your body. You can get all that shit out of your body. You feel what I'm talking about? Because that shit ain't good for your health. Real talk. RC say it's true. Daniel say, Danielle say, I'm glad you're back because you make the best live videos. I appreciate that, sis. You already know. Every time we step on the camera, you know it's gonna be teaching and preaching. There's gonna be a whole lot of wisdom and jewels and game being dropped for you to use. And that's what it's all about. Each one teach one. You dig what I'm talking about? And I appreciate you tuning in, Danielle, and always being a positive, a positive voice on every live that we do. It's always good to have you. Mega say, let me do this to you then, Maga. It's all love. True Rising's got the 100. My brother True Rising's in this thing got the 100. What's going on with you, bro? I told you we was going live, man, about the sun. I posted went live yesterday, but I had some extra stuff I had to attend to. But, you know, we here, man. We here. Soul say, bro, RFC say, yeah. That's when we was talking about that. Okay, let me skip down a little bit. Truth Rising say, I'm glazing right now. Yeah, man, listen. Make sure y'all sun gazing at least 10 to 15 minutes out the day. And make sure y'all sun gazing. You feel me? Because, man, the sun helped with so much shit. Like, a lot of people be asking me, this what a lot of people ask me. They be like, how your skin looks so clear? What you putting on your face? I be like, I don't put shit on my face. I'm getting sunlight. I'm always out in the sun. See, you don't need a face routine, or you don't need to be, you know, putting all that, all them chemicals on your face if you want to clear your, clear your face up, or if you got acne. If you're a person out there that break out a lot and you suffers from acne, you need more sun. You need more sunlight. You feel me? Eat you some cucumbers. This is what you do to get rid of your acne. This is the diet that I used to use because I used to have acne problems. Eat you some cucumbers. Drink you know, a gallon of water a day, and make sure you get as much sun as possible so it can open up your pores and it can release, you know, all them chemicals or all them toxins from out of your body. This is why it's important to sun gaze, and at least 10 to 15 minutes throughout every day you do so, because it helps with the health of your body. It helps you with your health. All right. And so, you know, we got to remember, get you some of that sunlight, man. Nate say, especially black people, no offense. Rare Raider say 32 1 hour. True Rising say sun. Love is raised say the audio is very delayed. Glacier say sunlight is also a good way to get some vitamin D. My bad if the audio delayed. I have to put the phone on the charger. I'm gonna take it off real quick though. But that's why the audio probably sound delayed, because I had put the phone on the charger. Glacier say sunlight is also a good way to get some vitamin D. Yeah. Blaze say metals from what? Metals from fuel. You get metals from fuel. Blaze, I'm pretty sure that you heard about chemtrails. But what a lot of people don't tell you about the chemtrails is it's a lot of toxins and metals in that fuel that comes from, you know, these chemtrails, or, you know, these jets, you know, jet fuel, or airplanes, and not even just that. You got a lot of fuel that comes from your car, that comes from your exhaust pipe. So if anybody out there own a vehicle and drive everywhere, or you drive every day, you literally is inhaling toxins from your car, because your car is releasing oil and gas and fuel. In that fuel is metals. And that's why we have to detoxify the body at least once a week. Now, I do it 2 or 3 times a week, but for most people, they might not detoxify that much, but I do it 2 or 3 times a week, and that's what keep me feeling light on my feet. You dig what I'm talking about? Let me see. Let me say, Hey, yo, say, blessed to catch you, my brother. Blessed to have you, big dog. Appreciate you tuning in. Brittany say, dang, they trying to kill us, folk. They trying to kill folks. This world is so dark. Oh my God, it's scary. Yeah. Well, ever since the turn of the 19th century, this is what we've been battling with for the most part. You feel what I'm talking about? A lot of people with selfish, intentions, trying to take over the earth by any means necessary, even if it mean killing off innocent people. YW say it makes it easier to lose weight though, but it's just so hot. Yep, that's another good thing that the sun is good for. It definitely burns a lot of fat, and yeah, it's very good when it comes to exercising and things like that. Yo say it's metals in our water we get from the sink. Yeah, well, the thing about that is, that's why I tell people to make sure you take baths. Cause, when you pour that salt in the bathtub and you pour that bleach and that pneumonia in the bathtub, you let it sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. You let it marinate in the bath water. When you get in the bath water or you get in the bathtub, you sit in it for at least 2 to 3 hours and let that shit, strip you of all the metals that's in your body. But yeah, of course, it is in the water. I agree. It's in the food as well. It's not just in the water. It's in the food. It's in pretty much everything we use. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you can find a lot of metals that's in the deodorant. So I encourage people to pay attention to what kind of deodorant you use. Pay attention to what kind of soap you wash your body up with. And pay attention to what you eat. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, in general, just pay attention to the things you consume and the things you eat. You feel me? Because it's a lot of metals in a lot of the products that we use for the most part. You feel me? Okay, let me see where we was at. Okay, we right here. We ain't that far. Space say, without the sun, we would go insane. Without the sun, we wouldn't exist, bro. Space say, without the sun, we'd go, bro. Without the sun, it wouldn't be no life. It wouldn't be no life on this earth without the sun. If that sun in the sky, if God was to one day say, you know what? I'm going to cut the sun off. I'm going to turn this shit off. If the Most High, all praises, said, you know what? I'm going to cut this sun off on their ass. Do you know in the span of 3 days? Do you know in the span of 3 days, majority of everything on the earth will be done died? That's how powerful the sun is. That's how powerful the sun is. It's crazy, man. Easter Wiley say the sun is energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Love is raised. Say, okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Because people keep saying that the audio is messing up. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me properly? Is we good? Is we good? Because I got people that keep saying that the audio is bad. Is the audio good or is the audio bad? Because we need to fix this real quick. Okay, okay, hold on real quick. Hold on. Is that better? Is we good now? Do it sound better? Is it better? Is it good now? Like, can y'all hear me like in real time a little bit better? Because people keep saying this. Okay, we good. Okay. Okay, I got a few. Okay, yeah, okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, yeah, we good. My bad. I be forgetting to go out and come back in sometimes. I know that yeah, you know they be doing a lot of shit to the lives and shit. Every time we go live, they always trying to mess shit up. You feel me? Cause it don't always be me. Sometimes it be this app. But let me see real quick. Okay, we right here. I'm gonna start right here. Varun say fruitarian, frugivore, food chemistry allows your body to less acid and sunlight. Research Michael Ornstein, raise your frequency of chemistry first. Yeah, I got a big watermelon at the house. I bought me a big ass watermelon, man. My favorite fruit is watermelon. That's my favorite fruit. Cantaloupe and watermelon. I love cantaloupe and I love me some watermelon. And I just went to Sprouts the other day and bought a big ass watermelon. It's waiting on me right now. I'm back at the house. But yeah, I encourage a lot of people to make sure that they tap into their diet and, you know, stop eating all that meat and shit, man, for real. That shit ain't good for us, man, eating all that meat and all that flesh. We got somebody on here talking about they eat people. Can't make this shit up. Talking about it wouldn't be bad without a little bit of barbecue sauce. Hell, you talking about it? Sure, say true. Wizard laughing. YW say, I'm not worried about the heat. It doesn't make me feel weak anymore. Daniel say, I try not to stay in the sun. Danielle say, I try not to stay in the sun. Well, you know, at least 10 minutes to 15, try to get some sunlight, you know, if you can. Varun say, just juice the whole watermelon. I'm getting ready to do that as soon as I get back home. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to go. I'm about to get ready to go to the grocery store. I'm about to buy me some, you know, some of that. What's that fruit called? I forgot the name of it. Not the star fruit. I forgot the name of that shit. But it's some good ass fruit that go with watermelon. I'm about to blend it up and do the damn thing and cook me some broccoli. And I'm about to cook some asparagus. And I'm about to cook me some, I'm about to do the damn thing. Yeah, I'm about to do the damn thing. Yeah, I'm about to do the damn thing. I'm on a diet. I'm on a watermelon fast right now. But I say, hell, I'm on a watermelon fast, but it wouldn't hurt to eat some damn broccoli and some asparagus to go along with the watermelon fast. But yeah, I've been 2 days into it, man, and I've been feeling good. Nate say facts. Danielle say, I'll get too dark in the sun. Well, hey, to each his own. You know, I love the sun. I just love it. Space say facts. Sheer laughing. Danielle say cell phones get bad cell connections. Yeah, it does. And it really ain't good for you either. YW say, I don't get dark in the sun. Me neither. I've been the same color my whole life. We say it's red. Some people say it's light-skinned. Some people say, nigga, you're brown-skinned. And whatever. But I've been the same color. You feel what I'm saying? Varun say folks in France allowed to jump into off Lemons River by a bridge. Wow, that's crazy, Varun. YW say I was just in Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville, beautiful. As long as you watch out for them damn alligators. Them motherfuckers will bite the shit out your ass. Gerard say Oklahoma is so hot, even with rain. Oh, okay. I ain't know that. I ain't know Oklahoma was doing all that. Gerard say a gardener. Yeah. Sheer say it's just got through raining in Louisiana. Wow. Yeah, they doing a HARP program out there in Louisiana. They fucking with the weather for sure. Michigan say 2020 to 2020 to 2033, 13 years. Truth Rising say fire. YW say I had some alligator tail. Hey, man, I heard alligator ain't that bad. Shit, I heard a few people who done had some alligator. They said it ain't that bad either. William say, repent or perish. Varoom say, too legit to quit. Come on now. Come on with it, Varoom. Shit, you know, hey, listen, fruitarians in the building. Shit, all my vegetarians and my fruitarians. Shout out to all my vegetarians and my fruitarians. My meatless people. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be smelling that chicken. I be like, damn, boy, I want a piece of chicken. But I be like, I'm 5-6 years clean, no chicken. You know what I mean? I'm 5-6 years clean. No steak, no pork, no beef, no turkey, no bacon, no none of that shit. And I be looking at that shit like, damn, I'm doing the damn thing. You feel what I'm talking about? And my body be like, yeah, man, you doing the damn thing. But if I'm being real, I'm on a parasite cleanse too. I'm on a heavy parasite diet, and I'm on a heavy parasite cleanse. You know, we got a lot of parasites in us and shit, man. And lately, these motherfuckers been revealing to me, yeah, bro, we in here. We in this motherfucker. And it ain't nothing you gonna do about it. So lately, I've been, you know, on my parasite cleanse, getting these motherfuckers the fuck up out of me. Because one thing I know about parasites, they'll kill your ass. Yeah. Parasites will kill your ass. So if you ain't heard nothing, you better get you some sunlight. Because another good thing that the sun is useful for is good for killing parasites. You feel me? And most people got a lot of parasites in their body due to bacteria and due to fungus and due to bad food and bad diet. A lot of people got parasites all up in their guts. You feel what I'm talking about? And I'm going to tell you like this. That's another reason why I highly encourage people to take baths. So you can detoxify your blood and you can flush out, you know, all that waste. That's why I don't encourage people to eat meat. Now, if you like to eat chicken, if you eat meat and you like to eat pork, that's your business. But whatever don't come from the sunlight is not food. I'm going to repeat that. Whatever don't come from the sunlight is not food. Cows is not grown by the sun. Pigs is not grown by the sun. You know, all these chickens is not grown by the sun. We need to start eating the things that's being grown by the sun. Because the things that's being grown by the sun is natural. It's the things that we supposed to be eating and the things we supposed to be consuming on a daily basis. You see what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, I want y'all to remember, man. Yeah, you think you got gas. That ain't gas coming out of your ass. Them parasites. You think you got, when you, like, for most people, they feel that shit moving in their stomach and they like, I just got a little bit of gas. I got to take a shit. I got a boo-boo. Nah, that ain't gas, my brother. Them parasites moving all in your ass. You feel what I'm talking about? And what I want people to understand and realize is that this is why it's important that we go on a strict dietary and digest and detoxify everything from out of our body that's contaminated or got something to do with waste. Because most of the shit we eat is waste and it be in your body for months. That's why I don't eat pasta a whole lot no more. That's why I don't eat salmon a whole lot no more. Because salmon is red meat. And it takes a while for that shit to get out of your body. It takes a while for you to digest chicken and steak and pork. And, you know, you got people out here that like to eat oysters. I used to love oysters. But that shit all contaminates your body. And some of us be like, oh, I just got gas. I don't know what that is. I got gas. That ain't gas that's moving in you. They told you that was gas. The reason why they told you that was gas, that was moving in your stomach because they didn't want to scare you. See, the doctor know what they be doing. They tell you certain shit so they won't scare your ass. But really, what's moving in your stomach is parasites. That's what's moving in your stomach. It's parasites. It ain't gas. See, they made us think that we got gas and shit moving in our stomach. That ain't gas, bruh. That ain't gas. Those is parasites. And sometimes parasites can be this big in your stomach. They can be this big. Some people call them tapeworms. They can be this big in your stomach. Got you shitting all over the place. Got you boo-booing every 5 minutes. Got you farting and shit all at your girlfriend's house. Your girlfriend don't even want to give you no booty because you keep on farting in the fucking bed and shit. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Your girl don't want to give you no booty, fool. You keep farting in the bed. You don't want to take your nasty ass to the bathroom. Farting in, just, like, listen. This is how I know a lot of people have a bad digestive system. You know how I know a lot of people got a bad digestive system? Because when I used to eat chicken, and when I used to eat meat and shit, I used to be farting all the time. My baby mama used to be like, bro, take your nasty ass to the bathroom, bro. What the fuck is you? You know, listen. This how I know a lot of people got a bad digestive system if they eat all this meat and shit, right? Cause when I was with my baby mama, right, I let it loose. I just be like, man, fuck it. I'll be like, fuck it. Oh well, we've been with each other for years. I don't give a fuck. You shit, you could. She'd be like, take your ass to the bathroom, bro. What the fuck? She used to be like, nigga, I ain't giving you none tonight. Get the fuck away from me, bro. She ain't used to say it like that. She ain't used to curse me out like that. She used to say it like that. But she did used to be like, bro, I ain't giving you none tonight, bro. I ain't giving you none, bro. You nasty, bro. You turning me off. You turn. Shit. She used to be like, bro. She used to be like, bro, you need to go take a shit, and when you done, you need to get your ass in the shower, bro, before we do anything. So I highly encourage you, brothers, if you got a girl at home, you got to check your dietary system, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because men, you know, we have more colon issues than women. See, men, we have very, very extreme difficulties. That's why a lot of men, we come down with colon cancer. You know, we have a lot of colon issues and shit like that there. See, the thing about, I want you brothers to understand is that, man, it's time to check your dietary system, man, and you know, really readjust some shit. Because if you farting in the bed and shit in front of that girl, if you sitting up there farting in front of your girl, that shit gonna turn her off, bro. You ain't getting none, bro. I'm telling you right now, you ain't getting none. So I just want to take y'all. Listen, y'all brothers, take that and do with that as you will. You dig what I'm talking about? Let me see real quick. She used to be like, take your ass to the back. She ain't used to say it like she wasn't trying to like I was running shit. But because you running shit as a man, that don't give you the right to fart all in front of your girl, bro. You feel me? Like, I think as men, we think just because we the man and we wear the... Hey, listen, I think men think just because we the head of the household and, you know, we wear the drawers in a relationship, I think we get lazy, brothers. We get real lazy because we feel like, you know, we run everything. So I can do what I want, but don't do that shit, bro. Like, don't, there's certain things you just don't do. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna skip down a little bit. real quick. I'm gonna skip down. Okay, nah, we ain't that far. We right here. We good. Um, okay, we good. Yeah, we good. Kashan in this thing say, hey, finally, I see you in this thing. Kashan YW say, young cheddar man, you already know, man. It ain't easy being cheesy, shit. Hey, listen, my brother told me, my brother-in-law told me that a long time ago. He said, boy, it ain't easy being cheesy. Boy, I said, yeah, it ain't, bro. Sure ain't. Kashan say, got to see you. Man, I appreciate you, Kashan, for tuning in. It's all love. Varoom say, young monster. Easter Wiley say the sun gonna darken one day. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of what we know is, you know, to be life. True Risers say, they recently had a GOP conference meeting on the frequency attacks and MK Ultra and data centers in CERN. Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy, ain't it, Truth? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, this shit getting real, man. Like, this shit getting real, Truth. I'm telling you, bro, this shit getting real, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Soul say, yeah, Truth got the, he vomiting. RC say, yuck. YW say, I barely eat animals. I'm not eating people. Yeah, man. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. Truth Rising say the yellow is back. Come on now. We in the place to be. Michigan, I see you in this thing. Soul, Michigan, yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's go time. Platinum say facts. RC say NASA had the nerve to say the sun was white. Man, they listen. When I was this tall. I was this tall when I first went to NASA. I was this tall. And you know what I told them? I was a little kid in like the 2nd grade. And I told them in a child's way, I said, y'all full of shit. That's what I told them. I said, y'all full of shit. Y'all know y'all lying to motherfucker. I ain't believe that shit back then, and I don't believe that shit now. Talking about motherfucker went to the moon. I stood up in front of a room full of hundreds of people that was on a field trip. I said, how did we go to the moon? They couldn't even answer my question. I said, why didn't we go back to the moon? They couldn't even answer my question. Always knew that shit was fake. It just didn't fit with me internally. Easter Wiley say, no way they went to the sun or the moon. Nah, I ain't saying they went to the, I ain't saying they went to the sun, but they shot like a what's that called? I ain't gonna say it was a rocket. It wasn't it was like a drone. It was like a drone that captured live footage close to the sun. And you know what it was? It was a ball of energy. It was a ball of energy. It wasn't no rock. It wasn't no nothing like that they tell us you know, in the, you know, with all this fake information. It was a ball of light energy. Nothing, no volcanoes or nothing like that. It was pure energy. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it was. Glacier say, brother, True always keeping it 100. I appreciate that, Glacier. Thanks for tuning in. Patrick in this thing say, we get downloads from the sun. Your hair, antenna 9 ether facts. Yeah, this is all antennas from the sun and shit like that. And you got to remember. This is DNA. That's why they don't swab test you no more. That's why they don't swab test you no more. They pull your hair. Because they found out that hair is DNA. This right here, this can tell you everything you need to know about a person. This hair can tell you everything you need to know about a person. This shit is so powerful, it can even tell them who you related to. This hair is so powerful, it can tell them like who you related to, like who your great grandma is, and based on the texture of your hair and the DNA that comes from your hair. It tells it can tell everything about it. That's why they don't swab test you no more. For the people who got hair. They pull your hair molecules because, you know, that's the new way that they, you know, try to go about, you know, trying to figure out the DNA process of each person and things like that, and when they fucking with DNA and shit like that. But yeah, man, this shit is real out here. It's definitely your antennas. That's for sure. Let me see. I don't think we was that far. We weren't that far. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right here. Platinum Owl say the sun is alive. Absolutely. Remember we did that live a long time ago? And I was telling y'all how the sun is a being. It's frequency. It's a being. It's literally a being. You feel what I'm talking about? Just like we frequency underneath this flesh, we ain't nothing but a spirit. We ain't nothing but energy at our core. All we is balls of light, of energy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what the sun is. Patrick say, because what gives you life kills them. Absolutely. That's facts. Platinum say facts. Easter Wiley say they can't mess with the sun. They're not that crazy. The Platinum Owl say energy vampires, harvesters. YW say Patrick, I've been to Baton Rouge and New Orleans in the summertime. I'm not sure where you are at in Louisiana. Patrick say they come from the mountains. Truth Rising say spinning like the helicopter. Fire. Patrick say nothing but concrete in Texas. Yeah, I know, man. Texas it's one of them places, bro. It's one of them places. YW say you a burn up in Dallas, man. Yeah, I know, man. I've been out there to Texas, big dog. YW, I've been to Texas 3-4 times, man. I know it get hella hot out there, man. Patrick say Louisiana way hotter. Yeah, Louisiana get real hot too. Where I was at in Louisiana was in Kentwood. I was in Kentwood, Louisiana. And it get real hot up in that thing too. Patrick say God judging the world. Truth Rising say in the past week, 2 huge X-class solar flares erupted. I've been hearing about them solar flares, man, more and more than ever. It's like psyops. That's exactly what I was about to get into, Truth Risings. And that's why the frequency of the earth is I'm telling you, it's doing something crazy that most people can't understand. It's because of these solar flares and these different things that's pertaining to the sun going through these different transformations and shit like that. And it all surrounds energy. It's all energy based. You feel what I'm talking about? And you know, part of the reason why we getting downloads from the sun is because like I stated in the beginning of this in this presentation, you get certain psyops from the government too. The psyops is hidden people. The psyops is hidden people from these energy towers, but we also is getting psyops from these solar flares from the sun. See, that's coming from the divine. That's coming from the Galactic Federation. That's coming from the spirit realm. But see, we also have another artificial version of psyops that's coming from the government, that's coming from these data centers and these 5G towers. And see, that's the thing that most people don't see what's going on. And that's why most people can't really form an original thought. Most of their thoughts feel like it's coming from somewhere else, or it's coming from some kind of external force. That's because most of your thoughts is coming from an external force. But the thing about it is, the reason why we've been dealing with all these solar flares and we've been dealing with, you know, all these different levels of frequencies is because the divine is giving us downloads and synchronicities like never before. But also you got the government trying to imitate the sun when it comes to these psyops. So it's like a battle between the good and the evil. So the government is putting out psyops, and then you got these solar flares from, you know, all this these frequencies from the sun is also giving people downloads and different psyops and different, you know, patterns of thoughts and things like that. It's literally a war in heaven. It's a war in heaven. Literally. Patrick say they call it God's particle. Well, we know that the sun, you know, the sun is also the manifestation of one of the manifestations of God. The sun in the sky is one of the manifestations of the Most High. The Platinum Owls say true. Michigan say they found what they was looking for. The Platinum Owls say that's true. It's more than one. Truth Rising say facts. They do have a lot of CERNs. If you know, you know. Yeah, Truth. Hey, Platinum and Truth, y'all know like me. China got some too. They just don't. And then, not even counting what they got over there beyond that ice wall that they've been. I'm going to do another live on Antarctica. I posted Ben went live about Antarctica and the shit that they doing over there. Listen, why would y'all think about this for a minute? Truth, Platinum, RC, y'all all think about this. Everybody think about this. Why did every nation agree to sign a peace treaty to not put out information about Antarctica? Like, what is it that's so important in Antarctica that most people, or, you know, most of the world leaders don't want to put out? What is it that's so important that they don't want to tell people? See, this how you know that they all on one team, bruh, because they all came together. Iran, China, America, Europe, Africa, Canada. They all came together and signed a peace treaty to not disclose certain information about what's going on in Antarctica. Why the fuck is they hiding what's going on in Antarctica? And I'm going to tell y'all in the live what they hiding over there in Antarctica. You feel what I'm talking about? I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck is going on over there in Antarctica. It's going to blow your mind. It's so much shit that's going on over there in Antarctica, they can't even understand what they looking at. They can't even understand what the hell they looking at over there. And this is why they don't want to tell us, you know, what's going on, because they haven't came up with a clear indication of what that shit is really all about over there. You know, we got the crystal cities. We got all these different beings and all these different orbs that's over there beyond the ice wall. We got all these different, you know, lands and different animals and all these different artifacts and different, all this shit going on over there. And they can't figure it out. And so that's why they came together and they banned anybody from going to Antarctica. They did that shit until they can somehow figure that shit out. But the thing about it is, it wasn't meant for them to figure that shit out. That's why they still over there, you know, taking different tests on different parts of Antarctica to see how shit work and to see what's really going on. You feel what I'm talking about? And it'll blow your mind, man. The shit that they, you know, that they've been seeing over there, man. Literally, it'll blow your mind. You feel me? But we gonna do another live about Antarctica real soon, man. We gonna do a live on that. Let me see. Let me skip down real quick. I'm gonna try to catch up a little bit. 45 degrees say AI runs it all these days. It ain't even people behind computers messing with streams these days anymore. I agree. All this shit is artificial intelligence. Even from the people that you call on, you know, you try to get some kind of form of customer service of people to help you when it comes to these, you know, different companies. All this shit is AI. You know what I mean? You ain't even talking to real people no more. Doveface say, your glasses keep getting lower. LOL, you ain't. What you mean my glasses keep getting? Oh yeah, my shit like this, huh? My shit like my shit like this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's my shit though. King James say watermelon with the lemon juice squeeze. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Patrick and his thing say they want to classify your brain, attack the pineal gland. This is what they doing with these towers. They attacking your pineal gland, throwing off the frequency of your, your chakras. And this is why a lot of people ain't thinking properly, or they not thinking they not in a right state of mind, is because most people pineal gland has been shattered. Most people pineal gland is being destroyed by food, radiation, and all this other man-made bullshit. And they know if they attack that pineal gland, they know that they can turn you into a zombie. Once they hit you right here, they know they got the power to turn you into a zombie. That's why they hitting everybody right here. They trying to take that pineal gland away to turn you into a zombie. Straight up. YW say, hey, don't talk about the E40 glasses. Come on, man. Come on, man. What E40 say? You smell me? Come on, man. Shit. You know what I mean? YW say it rains all the time in Oklahoma. Yeah, I only been to Oklahoma one time. And when I been to Oklahoma, it was hella cold out there. That one time I went out there. Plot them out, say facts. Patrick saying Europe, people been falling out and dying 200 to be. Yeah, I heard that. I heard the chickens had came home to roost out there in Europe. I heard there's been all kind of heat waves and shit going on out there in Europe. I'm like, damn, they getting it the worst, boy. They shit, man. Naomi say agree 100. RC say facts. Easter Wiley say right. But Patrick say you can eat. Don't overdo it too much of anything is bad for you. Facts. The Platinum say that's true. King James say fast. King James say fast and fast people. Platinum Out say fast and alkaline diets and iron copper helps. Yeah. I'm trying to go strictly alkaline, bro. Real talk. I'm trying to go strictly alkaline. Tiffany said I need to do that for real. A good cleanse. Yeah, we all can use a good cleanse and it'll make you feel better. I'm telling you. I slept so good the other night. Listen, I slept like a baby the other night. You feel what I'm talking about? Man, I'm telling you, when you detox, shit. Danielle said I love chicken and roast beef. Yeah. I used to be the same way. Patrick say you eat chicken, but don't want to see it get killed. Eat things that's alive, so you feel alive. Yeah, that's the kind of time I'm on. I'm trying to eat everything that's alive. I don't want to eat nothing dead. YW say those metals too. You have to get up and move around. Yeah, you do. Yeah, because listen, it'll create clogs in your bloodstream, and this is why people get heart attacks and get strokes. Because you got clogs, in your bloodstream and shit like that. And you got to remember, and y'all got to understand and realize this. The reason why people is having strokes is because, they blood is not being able to flow properly throughout their body. And they dealing with blood clogs. And anytime you start getting blood clogs, you start having strokes. You can get diagnosed with cancer and all kind of shit start going wrong. Even, a lot of people that have blood clogs, they even deal with things like gangrene. I don't know if y'all ever heard of gangrene, but gangrene is something that, if you catch gangrene in your arm, they'll have to decapitate your whole arm. If you catch gangrene in one of your legs, they'll have to decapitate one of your whole legs, because if that gangrene spread, it can literally kill you instantly. But most of what gangrene comes from is from blood clogs, is from metals throughout your metals that's been bagged up for years and years. And that's why it's important to detoxify your body and shit like that too, when it comes to having a better digestive system and shit like that. Easter Wiley say, thank you for that information. I thought it was gas. Nah, it ain't gas moving. It ain't gas. That ain't gas. They told you it was gas. It ain't gas, I'm telling you. Listen. Gas is in at the gas station. That's where gas at. Gas is in your tank, in your car. Shit. That ain't gas that's moving in your ass. I'm telling you right now. That ain't gas. Danielle say, sometimes it is gas. Nah, it ain't gas. Danielle, I used to think the same thing. Hey, Danielle, I used to be sitting back like, damn, I got a lot of gas. I used to be sitting back like, damn, I got a lot of gas. And I found out that that ain't gas. That ain't gas. Easter Wiley laughing. Platinum say LMAO. Tavon laughing. Patrice say everything living has parasites. Yep, everything. Food, cows, chickens, roosters, pigs, even plants. That's why it's important to wash your fruits and wash your vegetables. You know, the name of the game is the worms is gonna win. Shit. Listen, the name of the game is worms gonna take everybody out. The worms is gonna have the last say-so when it comes to everything on the earth. If it was an apocalypse right now today and the world was the end, you know who gonna be here after everything is gone? Worms. And they gonna be eating everything up. So we gotta remember that the worms have the last say-so about everything. That's why they be hiding in the apples. They be hiding in the pears. You know, these motherfuckers is creepy, man. Real talk. Real talk. YW say I'm weak. Platinum laughing. Yeah. Platinum Dookie, but true. Yeah. Platinum laughing. Yeah. Patrick say that that's you, right? RC say I'm crying. Yeah, Platinum laughing. YW say it takes 3 days just to digest red meat. 3 days. 3. YW, that's why I don't eat. Listen. That's why I don't eat salmon like that no more. Because although salmon is fish, it's red meat. It's red meat. And my thing is, I don't want to eat nothing that's dead. You know, for a long time after I stopped eating, regular meat, I became a pescatarian. You know, for people who don't know what a pescatarian is a person that only eats fish or that only consumes like fish for they source of meat. I don't even eat fish no more. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of that. So I'm going strictly alkaline for the past year and a half. I've been strictly alkaline, bruh. Strictly alkaline. Fruits, vegetables, water, and some trail mix, walnuts, pecans. I love my pecans. I'm about to go get some more right now. You feel me? Everything else, can't fuck with it, bruh. Just can't fuck with it. Tiffany laughing. Abathano say, can't lie. It be like that sometimes. Yeah, man, don't fart in front of your woman, though, man. Don't do that. Patrick say, we know. YW say, play with it if you want to. Platinum say, laughing. Patrick laughing, not funny. RC laughing. Naomi say, congrats again on your album. I appreciate that, Naomi. Everybody that went and tuned in and listened to the album, I appreciate y'all. It's all love. I got more on the way. More on the way. King James say, bruh, LMA, I'm telling you, bruh, it was serious back then, boy, in the bed, boy. It was serious. Because when you eating a gang of bullshit, that's what's going to come out your ass. Bullshit. When you constantly eating a gang of bullshit, hot Cheeto Puffs and Oreo cookies and Fritos. Although I got to have my Fritos every once in a while. Hey, listen. Hey, I got to have my Fritos every once in a while. Shit, every once in a while I got to have my Fritos. But when you eating Lay's chips and Fritos and donuts and all this shit like that. Donuts with the jelly inside, like, you know, all this shit like that. Don't be surprised, man, when you get the bubble guts. You feel what I'm talking about? A lot of people running around here with the bubble guts. They just don't want to admit that shit. I be all in the stores. I be hearing people farting like a motherfucker. I be like, damn. I'm all in the grocery stores. Motherfucker can't hold that shit. Farting like a motherfucker. All at the gym. You hearing motherfucker, like, what the hell is that? Motherfucker letting loose. I'm like, boy, man, these motherfucker crazy. Shit, boy, people be letting loose. And the reason why people is under that condition is because they don't digest, they don't detoxify, or they don't know how to, you know, at least get a body a break from all this bullshit that they eating. So it's a lot of people that's looking at the video talking about, you nasty. Yeah, but you know you farting up a storm too. I don't do it as much like I used to when I used to eat meat and all that other shit that I used to eat. Like, it's a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? It's a little bit easier and shit now. But I'm telling you right now, shit. I'm telling you right now, shit. It's good to have your own spot, you know, because shit, when me and my baby mama was living with each other, it was problems. It was problems. You know what I mean? And it was mandatory that we had 2 bathrooms. Because me and her didn't share the same bathroom. Well, we did share, but it was we shared the same bathrooms, but but I'm gonna just tell you, it's good to have your own place, because when you got your own spot, you ain't gotta worry about nobody, you feel me, telling you to take it. You know what I mean? Like, you do what the fuck you want in your own spot. Like, you feel me? Yeah, you do what you want to do, pretty much. You feel me? But when you sharing with somebody, shit, that shit get bad, boy. That shit get bad when you sharing with somebody. King James say, bruh. Patrick say, did you get checked out? I'm good, man. I ain't got no colon cancer or nothing like that, bro. I'm good, bro. I need to go. But speaking on that, though, because I made that heavy transition from that diet, from what I was eating, it's about time that I probably, you know, it's probably about that time, real talk. But yeah, them parasites ain't no joke. The Platinum Mile laughing. RC say, we be needing some factory resets. Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. It ain't nothing wrong with going to the bathroom. If you don't go to the bathroom, you're going to die. You can't hold it in. If you don't go to the bathroom, you're going to die. That's why it's waste. What goes in is coming out. That's just the honest to God truth. Unless you're not eating nothing. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but you don't want to be how I used to be, and like some other niggas is, just all around they girls doing that shit. Don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that around your girl, bro. Like, I remember one time I was on a date, right? And I was on a date with a nice, sexy, fine, you know, nice little thing. And bro, I had to shit like a motherfucker. Listen, bro, I had to shit so bad. But I knew if I went to the bathroom, I wasn't coming back out. And you know, when you out with a woman and shit, you know they ain't stupid. They be like, man, this nigga in there taking the shit. This nigga been in that motherfucker for 20 minutes. I know he ain't went in there to piss. So I ain't want to make the shit obvious, because I'm like, damn, and because it was one of them days where I was caught off guard. You feel me? You know what I mean? I kind of like, I lost track of the time. So I was on my way back home, but I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to make it to her in time. So let me just go to her. Let me not go home. Let me just go straight to her. And I don't know why I did that, bruh. I don't know why I did that shit. Cause I'm telling you right now, I had to shit like a motherfucker the whole time. I'm like, I gotta hold this shit, bruh. You feel me? Because she was one of them petite, not, she didn't say a whole lot. She sweet girl. Yeah, she was a sweet girl. So it's like, damn, you don't want to do this to no good girl, man. She's sweet, she feminine. She really don't say a whole lot. You know what I mean? She's soft. So I'm like, damn, you don't want to do this to this kind of, like if it was like one of my sisters or some shit, my sisters don't give a, it's different. You feel me? But it's like, when you got you a nice bad one that don't even say that much, you like, damn, bro, I know this gonna fuck the game up if I even, like, only, like, let me do this shit and let me get up out of here. Like, you feel what I'm talking about? And that's what I did. And all by the grace of God, and all by the grace of God, I made it home. Shit. I made it home like a motherfucking shit for real. I appreciate you though, Naomi, on the album, sis. It's all love. Platinum say it's over with. It's over with. I'm telling you, bruh. RC say, okay, yeah, I read that. Destiny Jackson say most parasites, both spiritually and physically, all stems from. Yep, that's true. Because you do got spiritual parasites too as well. That's absolutely correct. Platinum Mouse say facts. RC Patrick say better out than in. Yeah, I agree. Got to come out one day. Just, yeah, but you don't just do shit just to do it because you the man of the house. You don't just do shit just to do it either. You do what you want if you got your own shit, you feel me? But when you sharing with somebody, you don't do all that. That's trifling, bruh. That's trifling. Soul say, yup. Truth Rising say, I know, man. YW say, I never fought it in front of any, listen. I only did it in front of my baby mama. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't doing it in front of no other girl. And like, I ain't just out here blowing it up in front of females and shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't have the good luck that I've been having over the years with women if I was like that, damn it. Shit, if I was just a nigga going around passing gas, shit, I wouldn't have the amount of history that I got with the women that I got it with. If I was doing that kind of shit. RC say real scary for the people not aware. It's sad. Destiny say once your food is cooked, most of the bacteria is killed. Yeah, but you still got to remember that your digestive system also got to hold that food. So although you cooking it and it does kill a lot of this, what we call germs and all the, some forms of bacteria, you still got to digest that. And your body is not used to intaking meat or a particular kind of food. You feel what I'm talking about? Patrick say, if you read the Bible, you will know you won't know NASA stands for. Yeah, I know exactly what it stands for. YW say, tell me why my cousin tried to cook me a medium rare burger and I had to have someone put it back on the grill. Yeah, man, try to unalive you right there on the spot. Truth Rise and say, crown loaves. That's what it is, Truth. Patrick say, yeah, that's true. Patrick say, they study us like that. Truth Rising say 12 strands DNA. Come on now, big dog. Damien say, I can feel it in my bones. The climate changing. Everything changing. All right, I'm going to read a few more and I got to go, y'all. YW say, I like crabs, though, occasionally. I like my fritty. I like my, damn, I done lost it. I like my Lay's chips and my Fritos. I ain't gonna lie, I love my Fritos. Shit, what kind do I get? I don't even want to think about it. I'm thinking about going to go get something right damn now. Shit. Damn Fritos, hella good. I love my Fritos. Is it the barbecue? I think it's the barbecue kind that I be getting. Man, I be tearing them damn things up, man. And I love my what's them chips called? I forgot the name of them, but it's some other kind of chips I be getting hella good. It'll come to me. But I don't want to think about it because I don't want to break my fast. You feel me? If I break my fast with that shit, then I'm going to have to start all over again. You feel me? So I don't even want to think about it. Patrick say, Jesus taught us to fast for a reason. Yes, indeed. Fine. Clarity say, oregano oil and black seed oil bring stuff out you that you ain't know existed. Yeah, I know that black seed oil ain't no joke. That's my next. That's what I'm gonna be having to get next, far as this parasites clean and shit like that. Patrick say I did too. God bless. YW say I fast enough for clarity in my mind. It's good for your mind, man. All right, let me skip down. Everybody laughing. Find clarity. Say, yeah, my mama used to scare me with that when I was little. LOL. Platinum laughing. YW laughing. RC, yo, that's parasites. Yeah, them parasites. And my mama used to always tell me, son, you got tapeworms in you. I said, mama, don't say nothing like that. What you mean I got tapeworms in me? She said, because you always around here passing gas and woody woo woo. She said, boy, you better stop eating all that candy, boy. My mama used to always tell me that you better stop eating all that junk food, boy. You gonna have tapeworms in you. She used to always say that shit. I never believed her. I never used to believe my mama, bruh. She used to always tell me, you better stop eating all that candy. You better stop eating all that junk food. You gonna have tapeworms in you. And I used to be like, what you mean I'm gonna have tapeworms in me? She said, son, the worms get up to this big. They can be this big in your stomach. She said, you better stop eating all that junk food. And I never believed my mama until I got older. And I really found out what parasites was. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that's what my mama was talking about. She was talking about parasites, bruh. She used to just call it tapeworms. Like they had a different name for it. Tapeworms and, you know, shit like that. But yeah, man. Moms never lied. Patrick say, ha ha ha. Toe up. Fine say, what was it true? Patrick say, you freezing up. I'm freezing up. My bad, y'all. It should be good now. My stomach, YW say my stomach good, man. Ain't nothing abnormal. Yeah, all right. The motherfuckers will fool you, big dog. Especially if you eating them crab legs, YW. Oh, they in there. They having a party in your shit. I'm telling you what I know, YW. They just ain't saying nothing. See, some parasites, they don't say nothing. They know how to play the gut. You feel what I'm talking about? Some of them motherfuckers just act like they can't. They just gotta let you know they in there. But I'm telling you right now, if you eat meat or you eat junk food, oh, they in there. They in there, bruh. I'm telling you, they in there, bruh. they in there, bruh. They in there. You just can't hear them. You don't feel them like that. They in there, bruh. They in there, big dog. I'm telling you what I know. They in there, bruh. I used to think the same thing. Them motherfuckers ain't near me. And and one day I got a rude awakening. I said, hold up. That ain't gas right there. I said, hold up. Whoop, whoop. I said, whoop, whoop. Hold up. That ain't gas. Hold up. That ain't gas right there. They in there. They in there, bruh. Tell you what I know. Straight up. They in there, bro. Don't let this shit fool you, big dog. The motherfuckers in there. YW say that ain't gas. Red meat food ain't done. YW say water will save you in the long run. Absolutely. And you gotta fast. The platinum say the platinum laughing. YW say the Truman Show. Tiffany laughing. Psych 9 Fritos good as fuck. Man, I love Fritos, man. I love Fritos, bro. Man, listen, bro. I love Fritos, bro. I love Fritos. I'm trying like hell not to go get me no Fritos with a nice ginger ale. You know, I love to have every now and then a nice cold ginger ale. Nice cold ginger ale with a bag of Fritos. Oh, man. And see, if you really from the hood like me, you know all about Fritos. You know about Frito-Lays, all kind of shit. You know about hot chips and Cheeto Puffs. See, when we used to make spreads. If you from the hood, you know what I'm talking about. We used to get the Fritos or we used to get the Cheetos or the hot chips, put it in the bag with the noodles. Man, put some hot links in. Cut the hot links up or cut the mild links up. Put the cheese in the bag. With the noodles, with the Fritos or the hot Cheetos, and we'll ball it up, put a towel over it, let it sit for like 15 minutes. boy, you got you a nice burrito. A nice burrito. Put the sour cream on it. Man, this real hood shit right here. This real hood shit. Put the sour cream on it. Sprinkle some a little bit of pepper on that shit. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, listen, the burrito used to, the burrito used to be like this. A burrito like that, like that. And bruh, by the third bite, you will be full in the motherfucker. You'll be like, man, I'm hella full, man. You will be full in the motherfucker. By the third bite, you'll be like this, boy. Shit, crack you a nice Sprite or a nice Pepsi or a nice, orange soda or a nice ginger ale. Man, I'm telling you right now, bruh. With a side of them Doritos. Ah, man, come on, bruh. You got the burrito, the noodle burrito, and then on the side you got the Doritos to go with it. You feel me? The Doritos, man. The red bag of Doritos. Man, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That shit used to go crazy. That shit used to go crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bruh. Real talk. All right, that's going to be the end of the live. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all stay hydrated out there, and y'all learn how to make sure that you detoxifying at least once a week when it comes to taking the right baths to get rid of these metals. And remember, don't forget to sun gaze and get you some energy from the sun, all right? Because it can help you in a lot of ways, all right? So, thank everybody for tuning in. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. Y'all be careful out there. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. 100.